Meteorologist Andrew Shipley.
What is this, the attack of the dangerous animals?
Really, here it's Florida. You know, everybody always says unique news here in Florida.
That's true.
But seriously, what is that? It looks like a bubble. Have you seen one yet? You're always on the beach.
What, of the Portuguese man o' wars?
Yes.
I got stung by one as like 15 years old.
You did?
It literally, I felt like I got the wind knocked out of me, and then pins and needles my entire body. Kind of, you know, like when your arm falls asleep?
Yes.
Imagine your entire body like that. That's how I felt. Yeah, it
Wow.
wasn't fun. I had to go get I was in Mexico. I was a kid, so we go to the resort doctor and
hearing the story, were you like traumatized? Did it bring back that memory?
My mom thought I was on drugs, but I was like, no, Mom, I got hit by a Portuguese man.
What was this balloon? It was like blue and this. She's like, okay, sure.
Exactly. But no, tonight though, the big story is the rain that we had earlier today. Much quieter here tonight, and we do expect it to remain that way the rest of the night. Actually, in fact, take a look outside right now here in Cape Coral, and you can see those pretty clear skies there at this point in time. Let's take a look at the planning forecast as we are looking at the next several hours here. Temperatures dropping into the mid 70s, partly cloudy skies, humid conditions continuing there for you as well as we bottom out about 75 degrees or so. As for temperatures tomorrow, we're looking at lower mid 90s there, 92 Fort Myers, 91 Naples, as well as Punta Gorda. Afternoon showers and storms, but before that, we'll be dealing with the humidity. Again, feeling like triple digits in some places like LaBelle, Immokalee. How about Golden Gate? Feeling like 102 out there tomorrow. As for storm chances, well, again, morning hours, you should be fine. As you get in towards about noontime, we'll start to see some storms bubbling up towards Port Charlotte, DeSoto County, Arcadia, and then more widespread as you get in towards that 2 o'clock time frame. Very similar to what we saw today, and very similar as we're looking at those storms pushing out towards Lake Okeechobee as we get in towards the 4 o'clock hour. Now, we are going to be watching, though, the potential, maybe a few outflow boundaries, which means another flows from these storms pushing back against sea breeze, causing some redevelopments as we get in towards the evening hours. So watching maybe some storm chances as late as about 10 o'clock for you tomorrow. So, and how much rain we're looking at? Well, very similar today. We saw localized amounts today, upwards of 3 inches. Wouldn't be surprised if we see that again tomorrow, though most of us anywhere from a ½ inch to maybe 1.5 inches worth of rain of those heavier downpours. As for rain chances the rest of the week, actually dropping off a little bit. Tuesday, Wednesday, only a 30% chance of rain. Then we'll pick back up as we head in towards the second half of the week. But why is that? We're actually seeing a little dip here, a little drier air trying to work its way in on Tuesday, and then the humider air, that works its way back in towards Wednesday, Thursday, and then with that more humid air means higher feels like temperatures. Check this out. Feeling like 97 tomorrow as we get in towards Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, low hundreds. But look at Thursday. Feels like temperature in the danger range at 107 on average. And some of us can see as high as 110, 115 as we get in towards later in the week. As for tropics, well, we're keeping an eye on Cindy. Brett actually dissipated today in the Atlantic, so we're no longer worried about that, though it's still tropical storm Cindy at this point in time. It is expected to continue to race off to the north and actually dissipate itself by Monday, really dealing with a lot of wind shear thanks to the Bermuda high there. So really kind of falling apart before it even reaches Bermuda itself. Maybe just some rain for those folks there on the island of Bermuda. How about our 7-day forecast? Well, we got our own share of rain. Storm chances for you Sunday, Monday, backs off Tuesday and Wednesday, and then builds back in. Also looking at those increasing temperatures towards the end of the week, Elise.